one bashed to left center. On its way.
Lights out, Boog. In total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
That one well upstairs. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Just missed.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So, man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat,
outside.
Brent Rooker. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's outside. Next
Down to
offering
3 and
misses. 3-2 now. Got him. And there are 2 outs. Max Schumann now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Snell, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Outside low, 1-1. Just
That's
missed.
outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Osvaldo Bido.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Mookie on the move. Fouled off to the right. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to first in time. Close play against the speedy runner.
Batting for third baseman, Max Muncy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And there's a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Snell back to work. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And ball one.
That's inside.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favored. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump, and there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch inside, and 1-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fly ball to right. Conforto settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away. And now the first baseman.
He struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing. Bottom of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Smith launched a homer in his most recent game. Fouled off down the right side. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close. 1 out, base is empty. Popped up. Urshela hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here is Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Next up for the A's, Yuri Ruiz. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Ball, that's
off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Nope.
And that chops in for a strike.
I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Next offering is down low. Ruiz leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes Chris Taylor. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. It's through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Betts in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Slice the other way and foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. So the Dodgers leave one. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fought off foul.
You know, these Athletics, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. His first at-bat was a strikeout. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms going forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
First and second, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Rooker, the lead runner, out at second. Schumann at first with no outs. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. The second run scores. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch misses way outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also getting ready. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The A's looking to add another. That's inside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 3-2. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. Strike 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Whoa, over his head to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the Clayton Kershaw gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Gio Urshela to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here comes Max Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Vito checks the runner, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Pitch out, but no action. Runner at first with no outs here. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
2 balls.
Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Kurtz makes the grab, and there's one away. Will Smith to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
I feel with the way that Will Smith...
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they get a run at home. One down. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Makes the grab for the second out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a foul out of play. Conforto, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. He's leading by a run. That one fouled off. Line drive. Butler makes the play, and the inning is over. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Ruiz on at first, nobody out. Missed inside with the curve. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Zips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting number 5.
Stepping in, Jacob Wilson. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Kershaw checks on the runner. Ruiz dives back in safely. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss.
Game's full.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Ruiz coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Brent Rooker. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's ball 1. Kershaw deals. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2, Jeff.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Max Schumann digs in now. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Out to short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, James Outman.
James Outman.
work. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Called strike right there. And now it's filled up.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball.
Ouch, that one got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out. Here's Mookie now. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third is Taylor. Here's the throw, but it's offline, and Pete will score. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one ripped. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-3.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Chases that one upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit.
Over to first, out number 3. 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips getting loose out there. Scott, the left-hander, also throwing. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside. 2-2. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar.
Left fielder,
0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And misses inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Outman has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 77.
And now the first baseman. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Out towards right center field. Butler giving chase. Can't reach it and finds the gap. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Ken Waldichuk.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Hits the fence. The run comes in from second. It's 4-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And that misses. Ball one. That clips a corner. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. There's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started them off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Late that time, and it's strike two. 1 run game, 1 out, 1 on. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air on the infield. Urshela under it. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Athletics down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey. 2-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Check swing, and he held up. Waldichuk, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That misses the zone. 3-1. And it's fouled away. Back to work. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That's hard hit on the line. Butler calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
With a guy like this with so much pop at the plate, you're going to play a little bit deeper and make sure you can time it up in case there's an opportunity to steal a home run. Well, he did just that. Perfect footwork at the fence and reaches up and makes the grab.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1st-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's in for a strike. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move.
Pitching for the
New pitcher now, Michel Otanez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Betts on 2nd. Smith on at 1st with 2 down. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Flying around 3rd is Betts. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they're up by 3. And up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air to left down the line on Duhar. On the move towards foul ground. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back here in L.A., there's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Phillips back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia, the closer, is getting loose. Scott also throwing. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rooker, the next to hit, takes outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Tanner Scott into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Sherman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Nope, outside.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Way high there.
1 strike.
Yeah, that's ball 2. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, that's 1. Out to Freeman, double play, inning over. Nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder James Outman.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just off the inside edge.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss at 100, struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts. And the first offering is not close.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And another ball. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's the 3rd. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's 3. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Alex Vesia.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Langoliers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Fastball is outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Ball 1 there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The A's down to their final strike. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a foul ball.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers took the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling. You're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything.
She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, but baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. A mission to make